Hey there, drone fans. Today I'd like to do a quick overview of the brand new DJI Flip and explain why I'm flipping out over this new drone. Now, I know there's a lot of conversations going on out there, and people are asking, what was DJI thinking with this radical new design? I mean, this is different than anything they've ever released. They've got the Mini series, they've got the Air series, they've got the Mavic series, and now they've released two brand new drones in the last 6 months, the Neo and the Flip, that are radically different than anything else they've ever designed. And there are reasons for that. Because when you're designing a drone, you have to think about what the user is going to do with that drone. And up until now, DJI's built professional drones, they've built drones that are easy to fly, but they're pretty standard drones. They're camera drones or they're FPV drones, they've got a controller, and you're out there flying the drone and you're capturing some beautiful footage and taking some amazing pictures. But there's a market segment that's really developing pretty quickly around this concept of a selfie drone, where maybe somebody wants to use a drone to capture some footage out in the field for their vlogs, or they're doing some other filming out there, and they don't want to deal with flying it. They don't want to have a controller in their hands and try to master, how do I get that shot? How do I get the drone over here? They just want a drone that's smart enough where in a couple of seconds they can unfold it, put it up in the air from their hand, and have it do automated flights around them or follow them through the woods and capture some incredibly cool footage. Now, you've seen the Hover and the Hover Pro come out. You've seen the Neo come out, which was the first entry that DJI really had in a self-flying drone. And I know you've got features in the Mini and even the Air series and the Mavic that can do automated flights, but it's not the same thing because those drones take a couple of minutes to, get up in the air, connect up to the controller. You've got to position them, you got to push a bunch of buttons to get it to do automated stuff. With the Flip, it really is 10 seconds from when it's folded up to when it's unfolded and flying, because they were smart enough to even build in an auto power on routine with the Flip. So they're trying to make this incredibly easy for the novice flyer or just somebody that's out there in the field that doesn't want to have a second camera person following them around when they're doing their vlogs, or using a selfie stick, which is pretty traditional. Now, the drone itself is a bit of a hybrid too, because it's a real drone. It's not just a selfie drone. Like a lot of selfie drones that came out are lightweight. You can't use them on windy days. They don't really have that great image quality. This is a real drone that's also a selfie drone. So when you look at the specifications of the Flip, it can fly for 31 minutes on a fully charged battery. Now, depending on how windy it is and what kind of flying you're doing, maybe you won't get a full 30 minutes out of it, but it's got a lot of airtime, which is a really good thing. It's incredibly easy to fly. You basically unfold it, you pick a pattern you want it to fly, or you use the controller, you hit the button, it takes off and it does its thing. And it'll follow you around the woods, it'll record incredibly good video, 4K at up to 100 frames a second, by the way, which is really like the best video you can get. It's using OcuSync 4. It'll give you 13 kilometers of flight distance between the controller and the drone, and we all know you can't fly that far because we have visual line of sight requirements, but knowing I've got that strong a signal when I want to fly it like a regular drone means I'm never going to have to worry about it taking off. It's got digital zoom built in, but the thing that's different primarily between this and most other drones is that most other drones you're flying really want to pay attention to a landscape shot. So they want to be up in the air 100, 200, 300 feet, and they want to capture a wide angle shot of a landscape, a lake, a forest, whatever you're filming, a house. And that's different. The perspective that they're capturing is different than a selfie drone like this. So this one, the Flip, and even the Neo, has a close focus, which means it can be in close to you, and it's got the right framing for that vlog you're shooting or that tutorial you're doing or whatever. So if it's going to be your camera person, it can be up to 3 or 4 feet away from you flying and capture some incredibly good video of you and all the places behind you, all the landscape behind you. But then again, as a selfie drone, it's pretty incredible, but as a drone, it's incredible as well. So it can handle a level 5 wind, which is something you wouldn't expect of a drone this size. I really also like the fact that they've got these unique propeller guards on here. This is the first time I've seen a drone that actually have wire propeller guards on it, so you'd be hard pressed to get your finger in there. I mean, you could do it if you really tried, but they tried to make this as safe as possible, so I'm totally comfortable launching this from my hand and having it land back in my hand. I like the fact that it's got crash avoidance in the front because I'm not normally flying this like a regular drone. So if I'm out in the woods and I want to fly the drone and capture some lake shots, maybe I'm using this, maybe I'm not, but the other drones have that crash avoidance. So if I get too close to a tree on either side or behind it, it's going to dodge that. This one I use when I'm out vlogging. So if it's flying in the air and I'm walking around talking about something, I don't have to have a second person with me. I've got the drone flying and it's staying locked into me and it's following me around. So that's pretty incredible. So I think the big difference between what DJI is trying to do with the Neo and now the Flip is they're trying to give you a drone that's incredibly easy to fly. It's built for a novice, but it can fly like a regular drone because you can use the RCN3 or the RC2 to fly this thing just like you would a Mini. And it's got bigger props on it, which in my testing, and I've been flying this now for probably, geez, I gotta say 4 or 5 months. The props on this are bigger, which means it's a little bit more stable in the air than the Neo would be for sure. It also is quieter in the air. From my ear, it's a lot quieter because the props are bigger. They're spinning a little bit faster, or I should say slower, than the Neo props, which are spinning really, really quick and making that whistling noise, which is pretty obvious when you're flying it. So I think what DJI did was release the Neo as their first, I'll call it a selfie drone or cameraman drone, and this one is their second one in the Flip. And they improved the video quality on this. They improved a lot of features on the Flip that were kind of a step up from the Neo. The Neo was like an entry-level selfie. This is more of a professional level selfie. So I think when you're comparing this to other drones, you have to keep in mind that even though I can take my Mini 4 Pro out in the field and I can use it as a selfie drone, it takes a little bit more work for the average person to get it up in the air, have it focus on the subject, and it doesn't have that close focus. So when it comes in close, maybe it's not as sharp as it needs to be. With this one, when I'm out and doing tutorials in the field or I'm doing some kind of vlogging, I can unfold this really quickly, put it up in the air, and just have it fly and follow me around. And I can even enjoy it with my RC2 or the RCN3 and fly it like a regular drone. So it's a combo drone. It's a real drone, it's a selfie drone. I mean, it's all those things in one. And I think DJI did a wonderful job with this. And the last thing I'll mention is that building a drone like this, even though the electronics inside really benefit from all the years of development that DJI's put into building drones, the airframe on this is completely new. I mean, it looks a little bit like a Mini when you look at the housing, but getting these propellers set up, building the ESCs to control propellers this big, building these wire frames, getting the aerodynamics right so it can fly, I mean, building the molds that actually put this together, that's a major undertaking. When you think about the Neo, and now the Flip, both of those are radical departures from anything they've built before, and that takes a lot of work and a lot of engineering. So kudos to DJI on this product. And again, I know I'm going to get grief for this, but I'm going to say it again. I'm flipping out over this drone. I think it's phenomenal, easy to bring along. It's a great selfie drone, and it flies like a regular drone. What more could you ask for? And that's all I really had for today. So hopefully you found this review helpful. If you're flying this, put some comments below and let me know what you think of it, because I'm just giving you my impressions, and I know other people are flying it and maybe they don't like it as much or they've got problems with it. Put those in the comments below and I'll try to address those and we can have a conversation about it. But that's pretty much it for today. So hopefully you found this helpful. Thanks an awful lot for watching, and until next time, as always, happy flying.